Hello, babies. Would you like to tune in to the grooviest podcast in the free world? That's right, baby. It's the M25 show. Right here on all social media. Everything you can imagine. Go to their website, www.m25show.com. Thank you. Ruff.
All right. Welcome back to the M25 show. My name's Albert.
My name is Eddie.
And I'm Steve. And we're back. Took us a couple times, but we're back.
Finally made it today. We're under new ownership, so under new management. As the stores say.
All right. Well, I got a couple things to do, and I'll be right with you guys. So, Eddie with his new shirt on.
Too bad I didn't hit the go live button while Eddie was changing.
I was standing for the national anthem.
He's standing all right. Went out of the screen, came back with a different shirt.
He's like Superman, you know. He has a phone booth in the studio, so
yeah, I had to do a quick change.
You got the American flag right there on the sleeve.
The wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, you had the wrong logo on your shirt.
Yep.
They don't need any free advertising here.
Do you want to tell everybody that who we fit in our new intro? Since we're waiting for me.
Eddie.
Oh, Eddie don't know. Do you even know?
Eddie was here for a groovy
Eddie doesn't even know we're even doing a live show right now.
The Austin Powers impersonator.
What's his name?
You
want me to put it back up?
Austin Powers.
Oh, you're close. Damn it.
Richard Halpern.
Richard Halpern.
He's funny. He was funny. Richard
Sure was.
Halpern.
Okay.
Got a lot of energy, that guy, huh?
No,
yes, he does. Hello, Lewis. How are you doing? Lewis always tunes in to say hello.
A lot of energy.
And I do want to give an update on the Bigfoot hunter. I think he's mad at me, so oh well.
So Bigfoot's real, huh?
What are you gonna do? He doesn't answer my messages no more, so must have heard the last show when we were giving him shit. Or I was
discussing his habits.
Yep.
Bigfoot is real.
Don't worry, I know the feeling.
That's all right.
It is. Having a good friend that doesn't care about you anymore.
According to Alberto, he's real. He sent that thing that says Bigfoot is real.
That's all fake. All fake.
Oh, come on! Don't hurt the situation now.
All fake, Eddie. Fake news.
You gotta agree with the viewers.
Glenn Beck is a trusted news source.
All right. Well, I guess it must be real. Must be real, right, Eddie?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that brings me into a topic right off the bat. Then,
All right.
Okay.
Harry and the
but
Hendersons?
no,
Stuff real.
no, everybody's favorite guy, Mark Zuckerberg, finally coming clean, huh?
Who is that guy?
It's a
He owns
Facebook
Facebook.
CEO.
Oh,
Because the Facebook, what do you call him besides CEO? The owner or whatever,
Inventor.
owner.
inventor. So he finally comes out and says that you know
He was
that
pressured.
he was pressured by the Biden and Harris administration to censor stuff on Facebook during the 2020 election,
Well, if it was 2020, then
2020,
the administration
2016.
wouldn't
It
20,
was the last election when
2020, but then they wouldn't be the administration. So
okay, well, okay, not administration, by the Biden Harris campaign.
yeah,
The campaign. I'm sorry, they weren't in office then. Trump was in office.
but there were a lot of FBI people, CIA people pressuring them too. So
Yeah, well, I mean, he said that they pressured him to do it. That's why he did it. He says it was wrong. He shouldn't have done it. He should have stood his ground more.
I think he sees it right on the wall. That administration is gone in November. He better start kissing up.
Yep. Like, because I'm sitting here wondering, why would he come on and finally say? Because the whole thing, everybody always said what was going on. Oh, it's not true. It's not true. And then
Russian disinformation.
The Hunter laptop, all this shit that was supposedly everybody's. It's a conspiracy theory. Forget about it, people. It's not
It's
true.
fake. It's all fake.
So he took down Mark Zuckerberg's company, and he's the leader. So we're gonna blame him. Took everything down, right? No, it's fake. It's they censored people for putting post up. They would, of course, if you put a post up, what happened? They take it down, or if you keep doing it, what do they do?
Or they like
They
They-
put
they
you
were-
in a. They warn you, don't do it again.
or they limit your reach.
That's right. Before I continue with Mark Zuckerberg, Eddie's favorite man, Carrie John says hi from Arizona.
Carrie John.
Yeah, who's Carrie John? Do we know a Carrie John, Eddie?
we do
Was that
now?
a past guest or a performer or just a straight fan? We have fans everywhere. You guys don't know this yet.
We do now.
No.
I know we have Carrie John now.
Hello, Carrie. Listening from Arizona. Arizona's very hot out there. Very, very sweaty.
115 out there.
Ooh. To live out there, you really have to have thick skin.
It's a dry heat. Okay, you'll be fine.
She says she's a new fan, and let me see here. Oh, I love
Like
good-looking new fans.
It's like
Looking
Vegas
good.
heat.
Vegas is Vegas or Arizona hotter in your guys' opinion? I'll get back to the Zuckerberg story here in a minute, but
I think they're about the same.
really, Alberto,
Yeah,
you
I
think
think so.
Vegas is hotter than Arizona, or Arizona's hotter?
I'm gonna give it to Arizona for a little south, but they're both going to be hot, especially in the summer.
Carrie says she's in northern Arizona and it's cooler.
So it's cooler.
It actually does get cooler in northern Arizona. Have you ever, like, when you go to the Grand Canyon, you don't notice, but you're up high, so it's colder up there. If you go down to the river, you're in the heat.
So if she says Phoenix is hotter, is that by the river?
Yeah.
By the river.
Well,
Well, I figured where she is, it's hotter because she's hot.
Well,
It's
it's kind of like here in Los Angeles when you see the weather report and you're here in in our city or in downtown and it's 90 degrees, and then you look at Big Bear and Lake Arrowhead up in the mountains and they're 20 degrees cooler. That's the way it kind of works. So the higher you go, sometimes the cooler it is compared to the other areas. So yeah, if you're in northern Arizona, you're more mountainous, so you might be a little bit cooler than, let's say, the Valley of the Sun down in Phoenix or Tucson.
Okay, so what if Carrie, she's in northern Arizona and it's cooler there, right?
Yeah.
So what happens if she puts a swimsuit on? Will the degrees go up a couple temps?
Maybe your internal body degrees go
Oh,
up.
okay. Only my
Yeah.
my temperature.
There's a little microclimate around Steve. He radiates his own heat.
I just have to take care of our listeners. That's all. Come on, leave me alone.
Please don't scare her away. Come on.
All
New
right.
fan.
I'm just
Yeah,
complimenting Carrie.
Let her settle in first before she
Okay.
finds out what kind of a creep you are.
All right. I'll let you settle in, Carrie, before
That's not bad. 67 at night and 97. So that's about
67.
That's
Well,
kind of California weather, isn't it?
yeah, that's 97 is pretty hot too for
Yeah,
us.
97 is pretty hot. Yeah, for us it's pretty hot.
Yeah, I like the 67 better.
I like the
You know.
69 better.
I was gonna say that, but I'm behaving. A bird tells me behave, and what does he do?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
just saying what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's nobody else.
Okay. So Arizona, huh? I'm curious. How did the Arizonian Carrie John find us? I'm just curious. I'm always curious on, especially on the live shows, because I know
So,
we have podcast shows and all that good stuff. But on live shows, when people pop in, I like to, how they heard, how the what do you
we,
call
we
that when word of mouth goes around? The word of mouth,
Word of
I
mouth.
guess viral marketing.
or
I'm
maybe through
curious.
social media. Maybe Zuckerberg's finally cleaning his ass up and doing the right thing and not censoring everybody,
Not censoring us.
not censoring us.
We got
Oh,
you got your response.
okay. Go ahead, Alberto. You can read the
Well, the Chris
response.
Kane trio. Chris Kane trio.
That's right. He's from
Hey.
Arizona, right?
Yes, sir.
There we have it. Now we know. Well, we'll
Mhm.
see. Sometimes you never know. People stay and hang around. I like it. We like Chris. He's a good musician, Eddie.
Yep. Talented.
Yes, very good. I was staying away from 69. Oh, well. Hey, sometimes
Hey,
sometimes you can't stay away from it.
this
When I-
this isn't the Bible hour. Okay, we can be dirty as heck.
I don't know
I-
about these
I
guys.
just wa-
Carrie,
wanna-
I'm a very clean. I don't know these
Yeah.
two. I got to keep in line here.
Carrie, go to the m25show.com. Get the There's a page called M25 Archive. You got 400 and was it 18 previous shows to listen to Steve be nice and clean.
I'm very, very clean.
I really thought that
I'll send you some specific links if you want to hear.
You
I
see,
really
this
thought that
is
trio was a one man thing when I
no,
first saw him.
Eddie. When you hear
No,
trio, what do you think?
A trio, but when I
Yeah, if he
first
was
saw
doing it
his
himself, it'd be like a
But if-
one-man band or something.
yeah, but I did. That's what I saw on TikTok. He was like a one man thing. Like I thought
Well,
he was
because
recording. And
he was probably just doing things, a musician. He
Yes.
doesn't have his band with him, so he was putting it together himself.
we got that cleared up, Steve. So
Okay.
He started as a
Carrie,
one-man
please
band, but he
don't
had
tell her to be checking out past shows. What's the matter with you,
That's
Alberto?
what we want. We have 418 more.
Oh,
We need some
gosh.
listens, please.
Okay, listen, Carrie, you don't have to check it out. Just take my word that I'm on the up and up, and I'm
Carrie,
okay
Carrie,
with some
Carrie,
dirty things, but I try to. These guys just pull me in and turn me into a different person.
uh-huh.
So just let me know when you leave, so I could. I got some things to talk about.
Carrie, as far as Steve's concerned, this is episode number 1.
No, but I'm glad you tuned in. Carrie from Arizona. I like Arizona. I love Arizona, and I'm gonna
Have
have
you been to Arizona?
Huh?
Have you been to Arizona?
I've went through it in a
fast
car. Yeah,
You slept
we
overnight
drove through it when we moved out here. We went through Arizona.
You slept overnight at the New Mexico border and then just drove all the way through.
No, we slept one night probably.
You have to go through Texas and Arizona when from.
There's a funny
Home,
story.
right?
That was when I was going through puberty, Eddie, and and I saw we made a stop.
The bathroom? The bathroom?
Who knows? Yeah, I had to make a quick stop in the restroom, and
Did
there
you
was
pass
a
out?
there was a
At the
pretty.
restaurant. At the restaurant.
Can I hold on a second, Eddie? God. See how these guys put stories in my mouth? I haven't even finished.
Yeah.
They know what's coming, but they're just happy to throw in their own. So I saw a pretty lady, I was, how old was I? I was in puberty stage, right? Pretty lady. We went to get something to eat, and I was, of course, I was with my parents. We lived in Oklahoma. We moved out to California, and I saw, in those times I was used to taking care of myself because I was at that age and I didn't have a girlfriend, right? So in the move, it took like 4 days to get out here. So I'm hurting, right? And I haven't been able to do anything.
You had to miss the first 2 days.
So we go to get something to eat, and there was this woman there with these beautiful blue eyes, and it did it to me right there. So I had to make a pit stop in the porta potty. Little porta potties they have out there in Arizona. And I left my mark, and then it
Oh,
was better
boy.
till we got to California.
You know, I hope no crime happened in that porta potty.
What? No, I was by myself. Get out of here. I
Right
I
after-
was a kid.
Right after that, somebody got murdered in there. They got
My
Arizona
DNA.
Arizona police got your DNA somewhere.
Oh God, no.
Don't do a 23andMe, okay?
Oh, I wonder if that lady still works at that little place we ate at. If
I
you're
thought you
out
were
there
gonna-
listening, thank you so much. You really helped me out for
thought you
my
were gonna
move
say
to
big beautiful boobs.
big.
If
Well,
you're
that
at-
too. Boobs, blue eyes.
If you're at Joe's Diner outside of Tucson, Arizona, Steve remembers you. If you
Oh,
had blue
my
eyes and
goodness.
you worked at diner in whatever year it was, 71 or something.
Yeah, 71. Get out of here. It was like 80. It was
89.
Olympics, the year of the 84,
84?
83, 84. It was around that
83.
time.
84.
So if you worked at a diner out in Arizona, you had big, beautiful eyes, big boobs, and you were very sweet to this younger kid. Thank you so much. You changed my life.
Her boss went and made her clean that up. she doesn't remember the way you do.
Was it Mel's Diner?
No, it wasn't Mel's Diner. But anyway, thanks for reminding me of stories. I'm trying to be something, see, now Carrie gets to hear stories about me that I didn't plan on sharing today.
So,
So
where were you coming
there's-
down? You were coming down to 10, I guess?
I was coming
Yep.
down in the bathroom. What are you talking about?
No, on the freeway.
I don't know. Whatever. There was one freeway from
Hold on.
wherever we jumped on all the way to Los Angeles.
I think it is a 10.
Mel's Diner is still open in Phoenix. I wonder if I was at Mel's Diner, Eddie.
Mel's Diner, yeah.
Did we go through Phoenix? I know we went through Flagstaff.
So you went up north. So you were coming up to 40 probably.
I don't know.
If you're good, that's a 40 up there. I'm trying to find it. Was it at Winslow?
What are you trying to find the porter potty?
Or at least the restaurant, see if it's still there?
Oh gosh, I don't know. It was like it was just a place to eat. We stopped to eat. I don't know I can't remember. I just remember she was so sweet to me, Eddie. She was all nice and talk, just because I was a younger kid, and she's just
Yeah.
being nice.
Mm-hmm.
But that was my Phoenix. Oh, not my Phoenix. It was my Arizona. That was my Hey, I that was the first time I did it out of the state I lived in. From Oklahoma, I did it in Arizona, and then I'm
Arizona.
still doing it in Los Angeles, California.
Sorry, Texas and New Mexico. You got
Yeah,
Shit.
sorry, Texas.
You didn't do it in Texas?
Nah, because I did it in Oklahoma before we left, so I was okay. So Texas, I didn't get to make my mark in Texas or New Mexico.
I know you don't like to travel, so you'll never have that bucket list thing of doing it at every state.
That's right. I forgot about those times. See, thank you, Carrie, for making me remember things that I did in the past. No shame in that, Eddie.
The things we do the things we do. Huh?
Things we do. But maybe we can I could give a message the trio. Maybe they can write a song about that. My trip through Arizona when
There's
we're moving to LA.
there's a lot of Native American reservations. I hope you didn't defile one of them.
No, I wasn't on no reservation. We were in the main highway, man.
Well, they run through some reservations.
What do you think, Eddie? Should I give Chris Kane a call?
Have him write a song.
Let's write a song about my trip from Oklahoma to Los Angeles and the little pit
Please.
stop in Arizona.
Steve's wanted in Navajo Nation.
What would we call it? My
We could
pit,
call-
no,
Pit stop.
my pit stops. My adventures at the pit stops. Or my
Yeah.
porta potty adventures.
Oh, those eyes are beautiful, Eddie. They were the blue ones that are like real clear.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes. Eddie.
Uh,
Eddie,
yeah.
I just miss
Stop
it.
thinking. You might
Yes.
have to take a break, Steve.
Anyway, Arizona, welcome to the show.
Was it was it the Mother Road restaurant in Chambers?
Yeah, that sounds like it. The Mother Road. Maybe I was stopped at the Mother Road and left the Mother Load.
Let's give him a call, see if they remember.
They're gonna go, oh hey. They had to tear that porta potty down.
They're still there. They leave us a monument. We drive over there, just a plaque. Back in 1984, something horrible happened here.
They dump those every week, don't they?
I don't think he got into the hole. I think he hit the walls.
Oh,
No,
no.
I was good. I hit that little blue. I remember the water was still blue, so it was clean. You know, they put that blue stuff in it.
When you imagine he was like 2 days overloaded, I don't think he had much control.
Oh gosh. Let me see. Cruising down the 40, swimming in those Arizona blue eyes. Oh Lord, yes.
Who's writing the lyrics?
Carrie John. And hello, Roberta Lister. Probably another Arizonian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder,
We're gonna take over Arizona.
Yeah, might as well. That waitress took over me. She took my heart that day.
She took your soul, huh?
I always wondered about her every often, even though we would never see each other again. I wonder, is there a way we can find out?
Steve and his family are driving away. They look out, and she's going with a mop to the porta potty.
Oh boy!
Damn
It's a
kids.
mop. What are you gonna mop the porta potty? Oh,
Clean up your
it.
mess.
Oh. Anyway, so let's get back to stuff. Thanks, Gary, for bringing up some Arizona past memories of mine. God. Have you guys ever been through Arizona and had any flashbacks of anything you've done out there? Or
no, but I want to apologize to any restaurant worker in Arizona in 1984 if you had to deal with that mess.
Oh, well, I don't think they clean up that mess. I think it's porta potties outside on the road, don't they? Isn't that the city or something? Or
Department of Transportation? if you worked at
it's probably
Arizona
people that were in jail. It's probably what do you call those? Community service workers.
I think it's Parks and
That's what they
Recreation.
get. They get in trouble. That's what they got to clean up.
The chain gang hang out there for you.
The chain gang got to clean up that mess. We live in Arizona. Roberta Lister. Okay, well, we got Arizona. Yes, I love Arizona. I love it so much. I fell in love with the waitress out there. She just didn't know it. And I was just, how old was I then? I was probably
25.
13,
13, 14?
45. Get out of here. I was like 30. It was like 13, maybe.
13 or 14.
Yeah, probably about 30. I was in the 8th grade. I just got into the 8th grade, so those were the days I was really revving.
Prime?
I was in my prime. I didn't have a girlfriend, and I was in my prime, so you know how that goes. Oh, and then to boot, I didn't have a girlfriend, right? But all of a sudden, when I lived in Oklahoma, there was somebody that was interested, and all of a sudden, then they wanted to hang out with me, right? So the last few days, we were hanging out, holding hands, stuff like that. I never did, with the chick yet. So I was pretty revved up. We never did anything together, but all of a sudden now she wanted to be my girl, right? And then I left.
So, she knew you were leaving, huh?
Probably. So then, I had a lot. Then I was really raging.
Yeah, she should probably want a bed or something.
She was teasing you.
Probably.
Her friends dared her,
Oh, they dared her, huh?
We'll give you $20 if you be with Steve. Like she knew you were leaving, so.
You see, Carrie, this is what I go through on the show. I try to be nice and honest, and then these guys bring the show down with lies and fake news.
It was probably better that you didn't do anything,
okay,
Steve.
Zuckerberg.
No, I wanted to do something. Eddie, what's the matter with you?
It was probably better that you didn't, because then you'd be all sad. And
I'd be sad.
Yeah.
Steve have a kid over in Oklahoma.
Coming to the Sunshine State, you'd be all.
He's a rodeo star.
That is 1984. You could just disappear unless you left your phone number or some contact information.
Yeah, it's kind of better that you didn't do nothing, because then you'd be all sad. And
yeah, you know what I'm going to do, since Carrie really took me back. She took me. I'm gonna see it. I can see a little picture of her, and looks pretty good to me. But see, at least I'm saying I'm gonna pull up her picture. Is that okay, guys? Don't think I'm a stalker or any of that shit you guys like to talk about.
Just turn off your camera.
No, I wanted to look and see what this beautiful woman looks like, and then I'm gonna. Who else? Roberta. I don't even know how to pull these up. I don't even know how to do this. Carrie John. I don't think I could do it. I don't know how to do it, Alberto. Oh, well. Go ahead and read the comments, Eddie, while I'm working over here.
Probably trying to find a picture.
So where are you guys from originally? Where are you guys from originally? I've been here all my life, California.
Me too. California born and bred.
Well, I was in California too, but then we moved to Oklahoma when I was in the 4th grade, and then we moved back when I was in 8th grade.
Oh, I thought you were original Oklahoma.
No, I was born here in California, and then we moved to Oklahoma, and then we moved back.
Back.
Yes.
Yeah. They had to flee the estate. Steve did something bad.
Let me see. We don't want to see
Buckets turn off the camera.
Wait, no, I just want to see a picture of her. I'm not going to do that. What's the matter with you? You know what? I'll look later. I'm going to look at the show thinking, I'm not going to do that on the show.
Do that
What's
on
the matter
your own
with
time.
you guys? Yeah, I can't even. Why can't you just push the picture and the picture pops up? Why does it? Why is
can't even focus
Mark
right now?
Zuckerberg's fucking with me again. Why can't you just push the person's picture and it pops up the profile? Why is everything so hard?
Maybe it's not AI generated.
Poor Steve.
No, it's like I'm gonna look later. You should just push somebody's face and it should pop up. But let me see. So Alberto, can you investigate for me? It's gonna bug me whole show.
What am I investigating?
Carrie John and Roberta Lister, the Arizonians.
Life is hard, Steve.
You got your phone handy?
Yeah, I do. I got it on the side over here, just in case Carrie wanted to send me a message. I'm ready. Oh, let me see. That was fast, Alberto. Hey.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Let's see here.
You know, stalking women on Facebook is my pastime.
Alberto's more tech savvy.
Sorry, Carrie. Sorry, Roberta.
I asked for it, so Alberto hold it against Alberto. Well,
yeah, okay. When you contact the lawyer, remember that statement, please.
Oh gosh. Okay, I have Carrie on my phone now, so I'm gonna put her in my little folder. Alberto, can you send me
Roberta's very I guess
she's very private.
Yeah, she's got a dog for her profile picture.
Oh, well, dig deeper, Alberto. Dig deeper. Let me see. Carrie says I'm recording. Uh-oh.
She's recording this.
Recording, so in case
she's on the phone with her lawyer right now.
Can't be against you in a court of law.
Well, I was thinking of, let's see. Eddie, help me out here. What can I say to make myself better here?
It's all Alberto's fault?
I'm doing something for Hallmark.
It's just a show.
This is all an act. Don't worry.
Oh, my goodness.
You see me on my phone. I'm doing nothing.
No, but very pretty picture, Carrie. See, I'm going to behave. I'm not going to be.
I think Roberta stole a lot of Steves in the world. So she even says she has no pictures on her profile.
Oh, really? Let me see. Oh, because she knows.
Well, you're gonna have to sweet talk her, so she send you a private message.
Hey, Roberta, what about me, you, and Carrie getting in a group chat and we'll just talk about Arizona?
I don't know.
How was that, Eddie? Did it sound clean and good?
I want nothing to do with this.
You talk about the football team in there.
I'm gonna delete my Facebook as we speak.
You're gonna see both names disappear right now.
I gotta protect myself.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you know what? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to. Roberta Lister doesn't have no pictures. Has no pictures, huh? Interesting. Well, is her pet cute? I like I have a husky. I love dogs. See, Alberto, I'm trying to soften her up that I'm a pet lover.
All right, dude, let's sit back, okay? He has to.
Yes, I love animals.
Let's see the Steve charm.
And
animals.
I treat my dog to steak barbecues and boiled chicken with her kibbles. We go on walks and we laugh while we're running through the streets. And I treat her like she's something special. Like I would treat my women very special.
Your wife
he gets a ribeye every Friday.
Hey, be quiet over there. Quiet over there in the background.
Your dog gets a ribeye every
Who said
Friday.
that?
Yeah, she gets ribeye steaks, T-bones.
Your wife would agree.
No,
There, they-
she's
As you
busy.
can see, I said nothing. That's the
Yes.
voice of God.
Yes, don't
I-
listen.
I
don't
like
listen.
this-
Don't listen to
I like
those
the.
words.
You know what? I'm beginning to like the square right here. I can just scoot
No,
away.
we see
and,
you. We see you
and
here.
I just say whatever I want. You,
Okay, what kind of
you don't see
dog
my
is it?
lip move.
What kind of dog is it? Can I
Oh,
say that it's a German Shepherd or?
I don't
That's what
know.
I
If
have.
she has does she have a husky?
Not a husky.
That's what I have. A German Shepherd,
Yes. Name
Kobe.
Kobe. That's right. Eddie has a German Shepherd named Kobe. I have a Siberian Husky named Nova, and Alberto doesn't have a dog.
I can't tell from the pictures because of the size. It could be anything between a Chihuahua and a Doberman Pinscher.
A Chihuahua and a Doberman Pinscher?
It could be anything like that. It just has that kind of face.
It's a Chihuahua.
Oh God.
Oh, God,
That's
like
she said that's a Chihuahua?
that's a
I don't know.
Chihuahua.
That
I'm
thing
just
was-
saying. Here's another one.
Hey, Chihuahua.
I mean-
Oh boy. Okay,
See,
well, that
yeah,
first
yeah.
one make him look like a damn man eater.
He's ready for you when you show up.
That Chihuahua looked vicious in that first picture.
Yeah,
You
that's
ever
mean.
watch There's Something About Mary?
Yes.
Yeah, remember the dog that got into the fight?
I don't remember.
He can sense the bad men, so
God, that's an old movie. I
Oh,
don't
stop it. That's an old movie, Alberto. What are you talking about?
that's a
What,
good
dogs
movie.
can sense people that are not all right.
know.
I have a little schnoodle.
Schnoodle.
Schnoodle. What's a schnoodle? She's not talking about my
A Schnauzer and a poodle.
she's not talking about my
Your manhood.
my
Steve
manhood,
is-
is she?
Steve,
Huh?
Steve has a Schnoodle.
What is a schnoodle? Stop.
It's
I don't-
probably
Eddie, what's a schnoodle?
A
I'm
Schnauzer
thinking
and a poodle.
a Shih Tzu and a
Maybe.
poodle. A Shih Tzu
Wow.
and a poodle.
A Shih Tzu and a poodle is a schnoodle?
Mhm. That's what I'm thinking. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Okay.
See, listen to the M25 show. Not we talking about everything. We talk about pets and schnoodles and
Animal husbandry.
yes. We
I guess
dig deep.
Roberta agrees that it is a Chihuahua.
We're-
And then
What
Carrie
is a
says-
Chihuahua?
Huh?
Well, I believe it's a Chihuahua when you showed me that one picture that looked
Yeah,
like
but-
one, but that first one looked like Jaws.
That looked like a Doberman Pinscher, like be checking a used car lot or something.
I thought that was a damn
A
I
coyote.
don't know, a
husky.
beast or something.
Like a coyote.
Yeah, I thought that was a big old coyote. No, not a coyote, a wolf. Those things are big. You ever seen a wolf?
Yeah.
Not up close, but a picture like on TV next to like
Well-
different animals. Those things are big.
Well, like can we compare them to a husky? Yeah, they,
Hey, compared to a husky, the wolves are they're like tall and they're big suckers.
well, they got to be to live in the wild.
Man,
Yeah, they gotta be able to bring down those buffalo or whatever they eat.
Fight off
Gotta
a
be-
bear.
Yeah, fight off. They have to be big.
Okay, so we got so what is it? A snoozer?
A schnoodle.
Oh, schnoodle. What is that? Can you clarify that,
Carrie.
Carrie?
It's like a Shih Tzu and a poodle. I'm
Look
thinking.
at Eddie talking for the ladies. Eddie,
I'm
let
thinking.
them talk. My dad had a half wolf and German Shepherd mix. Ooh,
Ooh.
imagine that, Eddie, having a wolf and German Shepherd mix and
Yeah.
Gobi.
Mm-hmm. Kobe. Kobe's a shepherd.
Yes.
My fourth one, Steve.
Your fourth German.
Yeah, fourth German shepherd.
Very cool. How come? Who's the one with the? What is it called? The schnoozer?
Schnauzer and a poodle.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a Schnauzer.
Schnauzer
that's
and
it.
a poodle.
That's it
That's
right
it.
there.
That's one Schnoodle. I don't know if that's how hers look like.
It's a
She says it's
schnauzer and a
A
poodle. Eddie.
Schnauzer and a poodle. Aren't those ones? Isn't a Schnauzer the ones that point when hunting dogs?
Oh, stop it! That's a pointer, Eddie.
Pointer red.
It's a pointer. Get out of here.
Okay.
What's the matter with you? Isn't the schnauzer when his nose is the schnauzer smashed in?
No,
I
I
don't
think-
know.
It's like
But
got the
bug-
wrinkles,
they have a snout,
bug.
but they just have that weird
skin, right?
face or something. Like, and the first kind of like rough.
Oh, she says that's him. Eddie, Alberto's got a picture of her dog. Damn it, Jim.
Yeah,
Let me see, Eddie. Alberto, how'd you get a picture of? Carrie?
that's a Google of a Schnoodle. I just Googled
Schnoodle.
Schnoodle.
I've had 2 pugs too.
I guess they're trying to figure out. Alberto's more tame than me. He's got the picture of their dogs, and I got a picture of them. I got a picture of Carrie. Well, I don't have Roberta because she's like a tough cookie over there, Eddie, hiding all the pictures.
Mhm. I've
I
had
don't
two.
usually look at pictures, but I'm just
Think what
doing
else
the
have I?
Arizona
Oh,
thing.
That's a schnauzer.
Schnauzer.
Hold on, let me push this up here.
Sorry for the
That's-
blurry picture.
Oh wow, it's got a beard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I know what those are. So it's a
Dog.
schnauzer and poodle mix. Okay.
Mhm.
And then that picture you showed is the mix.
Yeah, the first one.
A schnauzer's pretty tall, huh? And a poodle's
Mhm.
kind of little. So
Schnauzers, I mean, they're not tall. I mean, I don't know.
it
Every
looks
dog
tall.
is different.
Those the schnauzers, I've seen a lot of those on those pet. What are those? What they do? They give awards. What are those? Pet shows or dog shows?
dog shows.
Oh yeah.
I've seen them on there. Okay, is this worth reading or should I not read it, Alberto?
Which one? Last one?
Yes.
She's something talking about her dog. We got her as a puppy from a shelter, and they weren't sure what her breed is, but didn't grow any bigger than 12 pounds. Her ears pointed up.
She's the one with the schnauzer. I mean
The
the
Schnoodle.
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 No, I thought Roberta had the. Oh no! Wait a minute. Carrie has a Chihuahua.
Okay, no. So Roberta's talking about her Chihuahua.
Okay.
And okay.
Oh,
That,
okay.
That last comment was about the Roberta's Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. Okay. And then Carrie's got the Schnoodle.
The Schnoodle.
Ah, man, there's some weird names of these dogs sometimes, huh? I guess you mix things.
Mhm.
They usually just call them mutts, but nah.
Yeah, they did.
Everybody wants a pure breed, so they just gotta make new breeds.
So if you got a Schnoodle, you got a Schnoodle.
A neighbor had a Great Dane and a poodle mix. I mean, a Great Dane and a Chihuahua.
Eddie, stop it.
I hope that was the Chihuahua. Wait,
How the dad gonna get on top of the Great Dane? That's what I want to know.
He just held on, Steve.
It's all dog, huh? Yeah, that's probably that's like Shaq on some Shaq on anybody, really. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm happy. Carrie, thank you for the picture. I'll save it in my phone. And Roberta, I'll just have to work on her a little longer because she's a tough cookie over there.
She's hard to get.
She's hard to get. That's all right. I like that kind of stuff.
You got to see old Steve wine and dine.
What other dogs have you had, Steve?
Even though he doesn't want to admit it, Steve's been out of the game for a couple of decades.
Don't listen to anything Alberto says. Has nothing to do with the M25 show. He just rattles off sometimes. I've had a few dogs, Eddie. I don't want to think about it. It's gonna hurt my heart. I don't have them anymore.
There's a reason Steve wears sunglasses.
Yes,
He doesn't show the pain. He talked big about his baby browns and stuff, but it's just
right.
there's always pain in the eyes. The audience doesn't get to see it, but Eddie and I do. And
it's funny. The people that cause me the pain are the people here with me on the show. They talk about things that really know that hurt me, and they want
to think what dog we had before Kobe. Oh, it was a Rottweiler.
Who's we? Me and you?
No, the house.
When Eddie and Steve were
no
a domestic couple.
No, before I had Kobe, I had a Rottweiler.
You had a Rottweiler?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to that dog?
He died of old age.
Oh, so it was a while back.
Yeah, Eddie took him for a ride.
No.
I remember there's a past show that Eddie said he took a dog for a ride.
I don't even want to hear that. I'll kick Eddie off the show right now. Bastard.
No.
Eddie,
oh no, Maximus.
Don't do
Maximus was before Kobe.
Yeah, the little one, right?
Yeah, the little one.
The little one that Eddie let out, and he never came back.
No, he got out.
Got taken away by a hawk.
Oh man.
Oh, he was.
Look, I'm not going to get involved in this. Eddie, I don't want no part of it. If Alberto's going to make jokes, I want no part of it. I don't know, Eddie. You
Yeah.
got to keep an eye on. Why don't you put a tag on them or something where you can track them?
We did it. But
Would you find a coyote?
I think a coyote.
He saw him
think
on the. He was just going up to the mountains at very fast rate.
He was old though. He couldn't hear no more. He couldn't see.
Well, that doesn't mean you give them away to the coyotes.
No, I didn't give him away.
Oh man, Eddie, you should have not let him out like that. Especially if you can't see or hear. What are you gonna? You're letting him out on the streets?
Oh, he
gotta
got
go.
out. I didn't let him out. He got out.
It's
He had
pretty,
he
pretty
had enough.
smart.
He had enough eyesight to get out.
Got enough eyesight and hearing to escape from Eddie's Alcatraz. Oh man,
Maximus.
but yeah. Anyway, Zuckerberg apologizes. He's sorry that he let the Biden Harris. What would they be called there? I don't want to say administration. What were they then when they're running for office?
It was
Campaign. They strong armed him into
They influenced him.
not posting the laptops. I mean the stuff that was in the news.
Well, don't worry. It's just not Facebook. It was X or Twitter at the time. It was.
Yeah, it was Twitter
anything.
too. But
I'm
at
sure
least he admitted it though. Twitter hasn't admitted it. Everybody they questioned Twitter CEO, Facebook.
Hasn't Musk already admitted it?
No, Husk
Musk.
he bought Twitter to fix it all. He had to buy the whole platform.
Well, actually, I think there were papers that got out, and they detailed how they.
He did. He bought the company, and he said he was going to release.
There was another report that got out how Twitter was encouraged to suppress the story.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, but Musk wasn't he wasn't in charge of it.
In charge at the time. Yeah,
it was. I forget the guy's name. That was the dude. But yeah, they had him on the. What do you call him when they call him up and
congressional hearing?
Congressional hearings on this because there was so much going on, and they just lied, and Elon Musk had to buy all of Twitter. He had to buy the whole damn thing just to show people what was going on there. You imagine you have to buy a whole platform to show somebody's lying? That's a lot of money, Eddie.
He didn't have to buy it. He could have.
Well, he had the money, and it bothers people when people are lying and they're just like our show. Sometimes if we remember when we mentioned the shot or something accidentally, and they say, "Oh, you say that again, we're going to take the whole show down." It's like, well, I was talking good about it. I had to write a letter to them saying, "Hey, I didn't say anything bad. I just said, get it if you need it, but if you don't, it's okay too." No, here we go. We're going to be shut off here in a second.
That was the wrong message.
Well, I didn't know. It just the key words that pop up. They would hear it or however the rhythm would go, and then they would just cut it all off.
Shot her around.
They don't want you talking about it, and it's not good. It's not a good thing. But I'm not going to talk about that too much because when you get into this political stuff, everybody gets all violent and heated up, and I don't like censorship. I think it's bad. Like I said, like I showed you, if you don't like it, don't listen to it. If you don't like a candidate, don't listen to him. Everybody has a vote, a right to like a candidate or like a show or whatever. It's up to them.
Everybody has an opinion.
Yes. And then these platforms that like we're on, these are very big platforms, and if you're hiding things that are the truth, especially during an election, that could affect people to vote a certain way. If somebody's doing something illegal and something, oh, it's not true, and they go, it's not true, so they vote for the other person. I mean, they vote for that person because they think, oh, people are just talking shit on them, and it comes out, they vote for them, and they get them in office, and later on you find out, oh, that shit was true. They could have voted the other way. You never know. It could.
That's why you have to do your research too.
Nobody wants to do the research.
Some people just go on Facebook or they go on Twitter or they go on Instagram. That's just
do your research.
Yes, people with sense. Who did research is the people that were out saying, "Hey, these people are lying," and they call them conspiracy theorists. These guys, they're talking out of their ass. It's not true. Those are the people that do their homework.
Put in talking points.
So when it comes out, people just come on and they're just scrolling through Facebook and they're going, "Oh wow,
Well,
these people are they're clean and they're good and I'm going to vote for them or I'm going to watch this show or I'm going to da da da." Then later out, you find out and go, "Oh my god, I didn't know there was all this stuff behind. I made the wrong choice. I shouldn't have listened to the M25 show. These guys are too stupid. They tell lies."
Say Bigfoot's
you know,
real.
and-
Bigfoot's
But if
it's-
they investigate, like Eddie said, we're just an entertainment show. We're here to make people laugh. So yeah, we'll make up things about stuff, and
Bigfoot.
that's a comedy show. We're
Yeah.
not a show like a political show, like
we don't do
Fox
any
or
research here.
CNN, where we're supposedly supposed to be telling the truth, right?
Mhm.
All those
Where
people tell the
they
truth, right?
claim- No,
You got CNN,
Yeah.
Fox people, CNN. Oh, they're stupid clowns. CNN, Fox. Oh, they're stupid. It's because that's their side.
Mhm.
That's the way it is.
That's their
It's
team.
stupid. Yeah,
That's their team. Like
that's their team. You're going to talk shit on the other team. So
Yep.
that's what politics has become now. Just you're on a team, and just like the sport, if your team cheated and they won, you're like, nothing, whatever. It's a long game, but if the other team cheats on one play, you're saying, our team didn't lose, we got robbed, and okay, that's fine in sports, but when you're talking about something important,
It's not fine in sports either. What are you talking
I
about?
mean, it doesn't really
it's
affect
not
your life.
because it's sports. Well, there is a difference because if you're talking about election stuff, you're talking about somebody who's going to run our country.
No, yeah, there is
And
a
if you're
difference. But it's
censoring
not,
people from the truth,
it's not right.
like the truth's out there and it's bad for a candidate and you hide it. Now, sports, I get it. You shouldn't do that either because they're getting paid a lot of money,
Mhm.
and it's going to affect the owners. Will be pissed because
Mhm.
they're paying millions of dollars to these people, and then people are cheating.
Yep.
Yeah, I get it. And that it's at
Well,
different
not even-
levels, but it's the same
I mean,
too.
there is. Talking about sports. there is the thing that you have fans and they take their time. They go to the games. They pay their money. They expect fairness. If your team's going to lose, let them lose. And
Yeah,
okay,
you have a lot of people that don't believe it's fair.
I would say in sports, talking about sports, if there's a play that doesn't go our way, my team's way, okay, that's fine.
It's
But
rigged.
if there's actual cheating, like people say in sports that it's all fixed. You
Yep.
talked about, I think, past Super Bowl, and
It's all rigged.
when the Lakers were winning in the early 2000s, when they won their three, people were saying that it was all fixed because they wanted the big team. But in sports, it's you have fans and they pay money and they buy merchandise. If you when they find out that it's fixed, you're going to lose a lot of them. You'll have a few who enjoy it like they enjoy wrestling, like everything's scripted and you enjoy the show. But to a lot of people, sports and following the team and following the sport,
It's
it's
a
a
passionate thing.
competition. It's a competition.
It's not
One
rigged.
team's
It's
one
not
team's
fixed.
one team's going to win, one team's going to lose.
It's not
Every-
fixed, people. Sports
There's
is not
always-
fixed unless you get somebody that's a bad seed that's dealing with somebody, and they're going to pay him out of the tip. But when I hear people say it's rigged, I think of the
whole
owner
thing.
of the NFL or the Major League Baseball, like they're fixing it,
Or
Like-
all the owners or whatever.
like it's a
Like they-
scripted thing. Hey,
you know,
this is what we're going to do, and
they get together and okay, this year this team's going to win.
yeah, that's
You
you
know,
would
and-
think
and-
if that was
and-
the case, professional the guys that are like probably the best players
Mhm.
that train their life to get it, at least one of them would come out and say, "Hey, man, it is
Yep.
true. I don't want to be a part of this. I'll be a I don't know. I guess money's money, but they could play for a few years, get $100 million or 500 million,
yeah,
and
go
then
expose
quit.
everything.
and say, "Hey, look, this thing's rigged."
Yep.
Yeah, this ain't pro wrestling.
No.
Okay,
So I
the
could
fans aren't
say
wise.
maybe one player on a team. Maybe some bookie comes
Well-
from Vegas and goes, "Hey, I'll give you a couple $1 million if you throw a couple interceptions." That's all I have to do, just two. But I don't have to lose the game. No, just two interceptions because people
Yep.
bet on interceptions. How many
Well, no,
interceptions
I mean-
somebody will throw?
Well, that's
remember-
happened before.
Well, no, that's
happened.
remember. sports
That's
like
not
football and
rigged.
basketball.
That's a
There's
player throwing
Someone
doing
throwing
wrong.
the game. Or, yeah.
Well, no, it's called point shaving, and it happens a lot in
Point
basketball.
shaving.
But I mean, yeah, just you tell the quarterback, if they're favored by 10, you can win, but don't win by over 10. So you just throw the interception right in the
Mhm.
close enough that they can score a touchdown late. But it's as some people say, as a whole thing, the whole league is fixed. Come on, that's
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
that.
I don't think so.
something when it came out, or somebody. I can't see like baseball. Who's the face of baseball that's an All American, like Cal Ripken Jr.? Could you imagine him being part of something like that and never saying nothing? Or I don't, those people, like the people that look. You could, there's some bad dudes in baseball that they just talk shit. But then there's some guys in there that just go in, play ball, and go home.
Hmm.
I don't know how the hell we start talking about this. Oh, the Zuckerberg thing. Well, apparently he came sorry, but I don't know. I would
Well,
be surprised
I,
if they don't go after him. Isn't that election interference? They're going after Trump for that,
should be.
and it's an interference. You're keeping things, the truth, away from people to hear, and you're doing it on purpose because candidates are telling you, if you don't do this, we're going to go after you for something else, or we're going to make your life hard, or we're going to shut down your Facebook or your business, or whatever it is they said. They must have said something to him for him to do that, because he knows if he gets caught, he's in trouble, or he loses business, or he'll go to jail. And it must have been a juicy something, or they had something on him.
Well, that would be an intelligence agency, CIA, FBI. They
Yeah,
had
okay,
something on him.
if they do, but it makes me think he came out just the other day.
But
And
wasn't he?
he's got to know, unless he knows Trump's going to win, and he
Or
knows if Trump gets in there, he'll probably throw his, or put him through not jail, but trials and stuff for doing what he did. Maybe
Find
he's
him or
trying to
something.
soften the blow.
Yeah, and then that could be. And like I think I said at the beginning of the show, it's like that's probably why he's seeing the writing on the wall. These guys have access to more information than we do. I mean, you see in the news that Harris is leading this poll and that poll, but they have more insider knowledge.
Yeah, I don't believe
they have
those.
access to deep Facebook conversations. Stuff that we don't even see. So
Yeah, they probably already
that
see that Trump's
yeah,
going to probably win by a landslide. They just keeping the numbers up for people to probably go, oh, he's not going to win. The media's, she's already winning. Let's not vote.
yeah.
But yet he's probably, who knows? I could be wrong too, but
Well,
for
no,
him to say something like that about Trump then in his favor, that, yeah, I did do that and I did lie.
but
That's a big thing.
I was told to, or whatever.
Yeah, they
or
made me. They made me do it, and they actually named Biden and Harris. Those two are the ones that forced me to censor the truth. And you start naming names, that's pretty heavy. Unless he thinks he's untouchable, but I don't think so. Nobody's untouchable.
nobody.
Unless you're Obama. Okay, let's get off political stuff. I got to talk about this. Did you hear about the Baywatch story back in the
Nope.
day?
No.
I guess on Baywatch back in the day, David Hasselhoff's son that played on the he had a son on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not a real life son, but on the show
Mhm.
Baywatch. I don't know David Hasselhoff's real. What was his name on Baywatch?
It's such a long time. I don't know.
Whatever his name was.
Connor.
Oh, I'll Wikipedia it.
We'll name him
Okay.
Connor.
What?
We'll name him Connor.
Yeah.
You have a-
Brody? Wasn't it Brody or something like that? No.
I don't know, but anyway, whatever his name, he had a son that played. He played his son on the show, right?
an actor.
His name was the son. In real life name is Jeremy Jackson.
Mhm.
He's the former child star best known for playing David Hasselhoff's son on Baywatch. He admitted to breaking into the castmates' trailers and sniffing their bathing suits.
Oh boy.
And
Wasn't
I
used
guess
to?
he came out and and said, let me see here. There's a couple more. The actor who played Hobby Buchanan. So Buchanan was Hasselhoff's last name in the show. Hobby or Hobie, I don't know what is. The guy that was sniffing the swimsuits, his name on the show was Hobie Buchanan. For 8 seasons, declared in a new docuseries after Baywatch, Moment in the Sun. Going through puberty while surrounded by scantily clad co-stars was no easy feat, as Jeremy put it. He copped by breaking into the castmates' trailers and sniffing their bathing suits. Let's just say I sniffed every. I guess. Okay, I got to be a little dirty here. Let's just say I sniffed every vagina. He uses the P word, vagina, on Baywatch. He also says that. Let me see, flipping through a few of those, and you start thinking, how can I? Okay, so here we go. He also says you get to flipping through a few of those bathing suits, and then you start thinking, how can I enhance this experience? Well, apparently he pleasured himself to Pam Anderson's bathing suit. He says in his docu-series that he actually took care of himself smelling her the crotch of the bathing suit that Pamela Anderson wore. Nicole Eggert, I guess, was another playmate that was on Baywatch, says Nicole Eggert, who played Summer Quinn on Baywatch, admitted on the docuseries she wasn't all that surprised by Jeremy's confession, applauding her former co-star for his honesty. Damn. So, man, can you imagine that guy on Baywatch and he breaks into all these beautiful women's trailers where they wore the bathing suit and just getting whiffs galore, Eddie?
Yeah.
And he actually, I guess he got to Pamela Anderson's and couldn't help it no more and just did like what I did in the Potter Potty. Eddie, if you were on Baywatch as going through puberty and you were working on there, would you do something like that, you think, or would you be able to control?
I think I'd be able to control it. I wouldn't want to get caught.
Imagine being in there and you have one of, just say, Pam Anderson's bathing suit and you're smelling it and somebody walks in. What do you say? Just like,
do laundry.
I would turn around and look at him and go, well, what would you do? That's Pam Anderson, or who else? Who else was the other beautiful woman on there?
Nicole Eggert.
Nicole Eggert. And there was a dark-haired woman on there too. Who was that? She was really pretty.
I don't remember what her name was, but yeah, I'd ask him, you want to sniff too?
Oh man. I wonder if he ever took a. They probably had a lot of those red bathing suits. I'm sure they just didn't have one, right?
Yeah, probably.
I wonder if he took one for a souvenir.
Why not?
Yeah, I would have.
Why not?
Yeah. So apparently these ladies, they're cool with it, you know. He was a kid. He was a kid going through puberty, and what kid wouldn't? Well, I mean, I guess they're cool. I guess I don't know.
Well, no harm done, right? It's not like he.
No, just took a couple whiffs.
Yeah, it's not like he sexually harassed him or like.
I think it's a compliment. What do you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no harm done sniffing.
I know people, you know, you sit here and talk about it in the open thing, and people can go, "Oh, that's gross," but I think, you know, even let's say you're in a relationship with a woman and you smell your woman's underwear. I mean, that she's going to be like, hey, you know, she's going to like it because you're smelling her underwear, right? But let's say you're single. Huh?
There's a question for you from Carrie John.
Why do you guys do that? I would never take a whiff of a guy's undies. All the, you don't have, see, women are just a beautiful, beautiful things, Carrie.
And they have beautiful smells.
They have beautiful smells. Yeah, guys don't. We don't have good smells, though. Girls don't want to do that stuff.
That womanly scent is just
yes. Now, I guess if Carrie goes back and hears the past shows, yes, that's one of my fetishes that I've been open about.
It's for his nose problems, Carrie.
Yes. I
do you?
love that. I don't know what it is. It's a fetish, but what were we talking about before I got all sidetracked?
Baywatch.
Baywatch.
Um,
The co-star is sniffing the girls' undies.
yeah,
Oh,
no, I don't. Oh, I mean, when people talk about it, you get some people like some girls, like, oh, that's gross and stuff, because they're, like that would be like us saying, oh, I want to smell your underwear. You don't even know them, right?
Mhm.
But yet, if they had a boyfriend or husband that likes smelling their underwear, it'd be okay. It's just something that go. Guys do that anyway. Just because I say it doesn't mean I'm the only one in the world. There's a whole lot of guys that like that because they like women for one. If they're with a woman, they like to do that to they like them. They're with them for a reason. They like their
Mhm.
smell. They like their the way they carry themselves, their boobs, their eyes, their smile. They're pretty, everything. So why wouldn't they? Now let's just say, like Carrie said, she wouldn't smell a guy's underwear because we're animals. We smell, we stink, we work hard, and we smell. We gotta just jump in the shower. On
Yeah.
the other hand, women, they work out and do all that stuff. They smell beautiful. It's just
Mhm.
a whole two different road thing.
The sweatier, the better, huh, Steve?
The sweatier, the better. That's right. But I think it's that. I don't know. Like I said, you hear about.
Yeah, it's
I
just a
think a
guy.
girl would be if she
The
was
guy
with a
thing.
dude and a guy liked to smell her underwear. I don't think she'd be mad. I think she would be. I don't want to use the word complimented, but it would be more like, oh, okay, well, I'm glad you're smelling mine. It's me.
Yeah.
I'm yours. You can do whatever you want. You want to do. Let me see. I think men are attracted to different smells during different times of the month for a woman.
It could
Well,
be.
okay, here we go. If now I'm not going to smell a girl's underwear when she's if she's perioded all over her undies. I won't do that because I've never done it. I guess I shouldn't say it, but I haven't been
Well, no,
attracted to do
that
that.
you might like that smell better.
And you
Personal
know what?
favorite.
Yeah, I can't knock it because I've never done it because it never appealed to me to do it.
Don't knock
I
it till
just
you
like
try it.
I like the all natural. I like that one. Look, think about it. It's just like going. It's like going down on a girl, right? But going down on a girl is better because it's the real deal. But smelling the smell is the second best thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They release different hormones during that time. So, Carrie, are you telling me that I might like the period smell? Is that what she's trying to say, Alberto?
Maybe.
So she's basically saying, don't try it, don't knock it
Don't.
till you try it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I guess so. I can't say. I just never been attracted to that. I always thought, oh, it's just it'll be smell like blood.
It
I want
does.
I want the vagina, the purity of it. Even if it's sweaty, it's even better. It brings out the more beautiful scent. Here we go.
Should we,
Like I said,
Lisa,
I am a gentleman. I really am. I have a few fetishes. There's nothing wrong with that.
like the love juice to deploy, huh, Steve?
I love it. I like when they work out a lot and get on that treadmill for a long time, or just especially in Arizona where it's super hot. Oh God, yes.
They run a marathon, 26 miles, and then give you their underwear.
Oh yeah, right at the finish line. I'll be standing there with the thing of water and a thing of flowers. It's a good trade right there.
Yeah.
Maybe a Gatorade if I'm feeling good.
Smell of fresh flowers to smell of freshly worn underwear.
Not freshly worn, Eddie. That's just get it right. I don't. What's wrong with the big deal? I mean, there's so many guys that like that,
There's
and
nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that. That if that's what you like. That's what you like.
let me see. Sorry about that. I had to cough there. Nothing wrong at all. But yeah, we're talking about Baywatch, how that guy did that. So what? Who
Yeah.
cares?
So what?
Some of the girls on there didn't care either.
Yep.
Okay, well, you know what? I got a question for Carrie. What if you say a guy wanted to smell your undies, would you be offended? Would you be grossed out, or would you be in your? This is in your mind, not talking verbally. How would you feel in your mind? What would you think about that? Would you be flattered? Um, you know, without having to say, "Oh, he's a pig," because that's what everybody probably wants to hear, or say, "Oh, I think that's cool." Knowing some people might say, "Hey, what's wrong with you? That guy's a pig or a perv." I'm just talking in your head. How would you think if there was a guy that wanted to smell your undies after you walked 20 miles, then climbed a mountain, then got on the stair climber for another 30? Oh God! What else should I throw in there, Eddie?
Mountain climbing.
What's another thing that makes girls sweaty when they work out?
Climbing,
Sweating,
running.
yoga. What is that yoga where they actually put them? They make them. What is it? Then the heat box or something? Have you seen
Oh,
that?
sauna.
Yeah,
DDP
they act
yoga.
sweating yoga or something like that.
I've never seen that.
But yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, Eddie, you know what? I'm still hope. There's only one thing. Eddie's been my friend for a long time. There's only one thing Eddie ever done that I'll never forgive him for.
What?
Ever. Lunges work out. Oh yeah, there you go. Lunges, because you kind of stretch right there.
Oh, I
Oh
know.
God.
I know what you're gonna say.
Yes, Alberto, you know this story, right?
I
So we had a friend on the show. Actually, we met probably through the show, I think.
okay, now I know what story.
Yeah.
And I always used to tell her I wanted her underwear. And I used to joke all the time. Well, we had an event for our show one night somewhere, and
The
we
place is
went
out of business.
and we we did our thing out there, and she showed up to the thing.
She sure
And
did.
she showed up, and we all had a good time. And that's when Will tried to eat the hot dog contest, right?
Or how many could he fit in his mouth?
Oh yeah, see how many hot dogs he can fit in his mouth, right? He didn't break the record, but he got close.
Somewhere on the internet that picture exists.
Yes. So anyway, the girl showed up, the one that used to watch our show, and I used to tell her I wanted her underwear, worn, of course. And so she shows up, and it was good to see her. We finally saw her live, and she had a good time with us, and we had a great time. And then the show, the event's over, everybody goes home, and then we have a show. The next show we have, right? Is that when you told me, Eddie?
Yes.
Or
that's
did
what
you after when did you even give them to me? I just remember you told me later.
That's what she told me to do. That's why I did that.
Okay, well anyway, she gives Eddie her underwear in a baggie, right? I think she gives her in a little, just like I told her, hey, I wanted to put him in a
I don't remember
Ziploc
if they were in
baggie.
a
She did
baggie or not.
everything I asked. She gives them to Eddie, and from what I heard, she gave them to you to give to me, and Eddie takes them home, and then he gives them to me later, like a few days later.
Because that's what she told me. She told me give these.
She
to
told you
Steve,
to
and
take
then-
them home.
Yeah, she said give them to him on the next show.
Oh, she embarrassed or what?
Well, I don't know.
I
Maybe.
think, Alberto, what does this sound like to you? The
I think
girl
much
told
like-
Eddie, hey, Steve been asking for these for a long time. Please take them home with you for a few days. Please. And then you can give them to him later.
Or if she told him to give it to you the next show, then Eddie did right.
That's what she told me to do.
Anyway, how about after she left, you couldn't give them to me?
Eddie's a gentleman. He does
Eddie's-
what Eddie asked.
Eddie's known me for years and years. He meets her one night, and he's going to, okay, I'll do whatever you say. After she even left, she left, and we were still there cleaning up.
I didn't want her to be mad at me. It was just,
I wouldn't have told her.
you would
I
tell
think it
her
was
'cause
more offensive that
He
he
would have,
took
Eddie.
them.
He would have.
No, but didn't we do? I think we did this. We did that thing on a Friday. I think we used to do shows on Mondays, right?
I don't remember. I just know we
I
did
have
an
to
event
go
at
back
nighttime.
and look at the calendar.
So it was like I think it was like 2 days after she gave them to me.
I just was very hurt, Eddie.
Well, that was enough for Eddie to defile him.
Yeah. So the story here is, Carrie, if you ever give me your undies, don't give them to Eddie to give to me. Just give them straight to me.
Yeah, let's go
Because we
direct to
know
Steve.
Eddie doesn't. I don't trust Eddie anymore.
I was instructed to do as I was instructed to do it that way.
All of a sudden, huh? Now you're doing what you're told, huh?
Hmm. Hmm.
So no,
We've
so
known each other for how many years? And a girl comes in you've met one night and whatever she tells you, huh?
I forgot her
You
name.
know that would have been my. You could have gave it to me. What was it? A Friday night, Saturday night?
so it was a Friday, and then
Yeah, it was
we were doing Friday shows that time, so we had it for a whole week.
Oh damn, Eddie! You had the underwear for a whole week before you gave them to me.
not that long. I
So
think it was a Monday. Monday,
no,
right?
So she
no,
gives Eddie
I got it, Eddie.
Eddie. You're rude. So she
So
gave him fresh underwear for me. They're fresh right off the tap, and you keep them for a whole week.
No, they weren't fresh.
How do
he
you
kept,
know?
he kept them in the baggie. They kept the freshness.
I
No
like how
air.
he says he's saying they weren't fresh. How do you know?
Because she told me. She said
Oh, she's telling you all this stuff, huh?
she told me she's give these to Steve on the next show.
Okay, and she said
So
they're not fresh. They're just.
And she handed it to me, and I'm like, "What is it?" I think maybe I didn't even look. I just put it in my pocket.
There we go with the story changes. Okay, Eddie Zuckerberg.
anyways, I'll give the timeline. So it was November 6th. Oh gosh, 2015. That's where'd it go?
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm surprised you just didn't give it me today.
So it was a Friday. So we did the show Friday morning. We weren't live on YouTube and Facebook. I think maybe the phone, but not
Yeah.
what we have now. And
It was more podcast.
And then that night we went and we did that thing. And so the next show was November 13th.
Bastard Eddie. Eddie, you couldn't even have called me and said, "Hey, Steve, I got something for you. I think you'll like it." You know where I live. You got my number.
Steve could have had one hell of a weekend, and
I could have had a great, some kind of weekend, and Eddie just kept it from me.
We didn't have phones back then, Steve. Like cell phones.
What do you mean you didn't have phones? Yes, we did.
I'm surprised you still remember.
I'm never gonna forget that. So
that's what would it say, like seminal moment or something, like
I just couldn't believe it.
Ingrained in your brain. Steve's never going to forget that.
What were they?
Yeah,
Steve?
that's right. Yeah, because we were doing the show
You still have them?
all together in the same room. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have them?
He comes in and he
No,
hands
he
them
burned
to
them.
me. He comes in and actually has the nerve to hand them to me. So hey, so and so, I won't mention her name. She wanted me to give you these. So I
Yeah,
look
sure.
at it and I go, "What is it?" And I go, "Oh my!" And I go, "Eddie, when did she?" Oh, a week ago, the night of the event. Anyway, so there's another story that these two have brought me down on throughout the years
You still
It's
have
my
them?
fault.
because you were holding the camera.
Do you still have them?
There was no camera.
Oh. Oh, there was some video. I have a video of Will with the hot dogs in his mouth.
I think we were just taking random videos with our phones.
And yes, I do have them still.
They're behind him.
No,
They're behind the Star is Born, poster.
they're in my pocket.
He's wearing them.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Eddie.
Oh,
Took away a wonderful weekend I could have had.
Steve's lost weekend.
Yes, Steve's Lost Weekend. There's a movie right there.
she was pretty cute, if I remember her correctly.
She was what?
She was pretty cute, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, she was. I wanted her underwear.
You got it.
Eventually.
Eventually, after Eddie hijacked him for a week. Oh, Eddie, you're too much. Anyway, so yeah, that guy. I wonder why he said that, to get in the news. Why would he? He must have been a docu-series. That's on a TV thing, right?
Mhm.
Probably to sell it, right?
He also said he was using meth during the show, so
So what? What's that have to do with him smelling?
well, maybe Pam Anderson's swimsuit is a gateway drug to meth.
Well, you mean gave him more courage to go do it, or?
That meth courage.
Oh gosh, man! Imagine being around all those beautiful women and you're working there, and you're at your sexual when you just got all those urges. Man, what a lucky dude!
You got your sexual peak.
Damn it. So lunges. So I'm gonna have to make sure that lunges are thrown in the workout thing, Eddie.
Did they do love scenes on Baywatch or just
Love scenes?
Mhm.
I don't know. Like
Not
full
naked.
nudity?
yeah?
Well,
No,
you
not
know,
Was on,
full
wasn't it on
na-
primetime TV?
yeah, you
Mostly.
know, they were naked, but it was all dark.
Mm.
Everything under the sheets.
Mm. Heavy. Let me see here. Oh, while we're going, I should I even ask Eddie? Are you up to doing a commercial? Did you download? Do you just have it on your phone, or did you download a piece of paper?
Eddie deletes
No,
all my text messages, so
I have it on my phone.
You should print it out so it's on a piece of paper, so you're not looking down like you're talking to your bookie.
Oh no, then I have to write it down there. Let Alberto do it today.
Oh, you know what I found out not too long ago? Our M25 show shop got shut down.
on
Really?
Cafe Press.
Yes.
Damn, I gotta.
I wonder what
clear the link.
I wonder what happened. I
Maybe
was
it's
gonna
up.
I was gonna send Carrie some M25 show panties, since I know she does lunges now. No, but really, our shop is shut down for some reason. I wonder why.
Maybe the store
In-
closed.
Inactivity.
Well, no, I used to get stuff off there, like the like the buttons, and I used to like to buy these things, like the little buttons and the magnets and stuff like that.
Maybe the company shut down.
But
don't know.
I noticed the remember the girls that we'd have on, and we'd get them those. It was like a jersey looking, but it was
Mhm.
cut like real short, and it would just say M25. Those were going they were going
Those-
low, and they were never restocking them.
Mhm.
And there was only down to like two different colors, and then there's only like two sizes, and then all of a sudden then they were never available. The shop was still open. Did you find it?
It's open. Some pajamas. Cafe Press. Unless I can't order them.
I don't think so, because I went
That's
to
the part.
the owners, when you own the page,
Yeah.
and it says sorry, this something about the pages, unless it was just that day. Maybe it was just that day.
It's in the cart.
Oh shit. Okay, well, excuse me. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe it's still open.
Just go through the link on our website.
Oh yeah. All right. So Carrie, what size do you wear? I'll send you a pair.
Make sure you
How to
send it
make-
back. Not to Eddie's house.
Yeah, no, Eddie, no more panties to Eddie.
If Eddie offers to drive to Arizona to pick him up, you say no.
Yeah, we know when they get in Eddie's hands, they disappear for 7 days.
If I'm driving by, I'll pick them up.
Disappear into the Grand Canyon.
If I'm driving by, I'll pick them up in Arizona.
Oh my god! So Eddie, how come Eddie got dark all of a sudden? You were bright as could be. Now, would you turn your light off?
Oh, I think
The
it's
The battery
the
ran out.
sun behind me.
Yeah, when we started the show,
You
remember
got-
how bright he was?
Yeah, you got to get some dark curtains or something.
Oh no, there, right there.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? I had the you know how we did the different camera angle now?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's been good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I like this angle better. You see more of everybody.
And we see less of you.
Yep. There we go with all the jabs. Anyway, Eddie, are you up for doing a commercial? And seriously, because I know how you like to play games and have fun.
I don't have it on. I have to write it down. I don't have it on.
You want print it out, Eddie? Did you have a computer?
I have a computer, but I don't have a printer.
Oh God.
Take it to work. Use the one in
Okay.
the cage.
Never mind. Okay, so who's doing the commercial today?
Yeah, we're not doing a commercial.
We
Well,
gotta
Alyssa
do
do
it. Huh?
I have Alyssa do it.
This is not here.
Don't you have it
Get it.
recorded?
Give her a call.
Don't you have it recorded?
I don't.
Cue up the recording.
Come on, Eddie. You can do it, Eddie. Alberto, you could do it. You have the paper.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a sponsor, Natural Wonders, and we got to talk about them.
Mhm.
That's the way it goes. That's what we have to do. God damn.
Now a word from our
Talk about
sponsor.
one guy that steals girls' panties that are meant for me. We got another guy over here.
Say
That
no.
feels
He's
what?
got access to the show stuff now and couldn't even get the show started.
Hey,
I hope you
first
left
time.
that on the podcast in the beginning.
Oh, it'll be in the pre-show. Don't
Oh,
worry.
good, because I don't want you to be like Zuckerberg and deleting things out that you want
Don't
deleted
worry.
out.
You know, okay, now I'm going to edit it to you seem like you messed up.
Because Alberto always leaves everything that I say in the pre-show that nobody gets to hear. He
Yeah.
always leaves everything
Yeah.
in there. But then when
Yeah.
you do something wrong, it's all chopped up. And
Oh,
you know,
really?
I listened to all of them the other day.
Sure you did.
I listened to every show.
Sure you did. Yeah, let me go on both channels. We'll see. 000 listens.
Here we go, Eddie. Okay, Alberto, here we go. You got it?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. It's Alberto with our sponsor.
All right. The M25 show is brought to you by Natural Wonders. At Natural Wonders, they create high performance health and wellness products that spring naturally from the 7 natural wonders of the world. Natural Wonders wants you to be as clean and as beautiful as nature intended you to be. And to help you out, Natural Wonders has perhaps the greatest deal on the internet right now. Go to naturalwonders.com and shop their fine selection of beauty and wellness products. Products like body washes, lotions, shampoos, conditioners, and facial care products. Then at checkout, enter the code, the M25 show, on the. Sorry, once again. So, thanks, Steve. Then at checkout, enter the code, the M25 show, to get 25% off your order. Once again, enter the M25 show, all squished together, no spaces, in the promo tab to get 25% off your order. Naturalwonders.com. Wonders spelled WUNDERZ. Naturalwonders.com, where to them you are the natural wonder.
What you thanking me for? I didn't do anything.
Put me on the spot. Start thinking about stuff.
What are you thinking about?
I'm trying to memorize it, Steve.
Did I cut you out of the pre-show? I do to save your job, okay?
Look it. Stop it.
Bring me up.
Stop
I'm reading that again. We're taking over the show.
Okay, here we
and
go.
I better not see that on Facebook.
I'm not gonna do anything. I wasn't even saying anything. It's all I hear was thanks, Steve. Hey, if you flubbed up, you flubbed up. We do live shit here. If you mess up, you mess up on your own. Look at Eddie. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know where he's at.
I'm trying to memorize it.
Oh, you're gonna memorize it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you got another year.
Tune in next week.
Okay. Here's Alberto with take 2.
Forget it. Naturalwonders.com.
Yes.
Go to the m25show.com. Easiest way. Go to the sponsors link, and it's the top sponsor, our main sponsor.
Yes.
If you're listening to the podcast, just go read the show description. Right underneath, you'll see a Natural Wonders link, the actual code, copy and paste.
Even have pet products now, huh, Steve?
Yes, I do. I actually have one on my desk because I love pets so much.
Eddie wants that for his hair.
It actually has this one is called dry skin and itch relief 2-in-1 pet shampoo and conditioner with tea tree and aloe vera. Tea tree, I guess that's must be some kind of.
Eddie wants to give Kobe a bath, so gotta get that over to his house.
Yeah, they got dog, pet products, and of course they have products for men and women. All natural. What is it? Beauty products? What'd you call it? Lotions, body washes.
Shampoo.
Here, Eddie uses hemp lotion.
His long-lasting bottle of hemp lotion.
Yep,
It's almost gone.
Already halfway.
You know, I'm trying to find that rose thing. I'm like I said, I want to.
That Alyssa likes.
Yeah, I want to
use
use it. If you, Eddie, if you see one, can you pick away up one and I'll pay you for it?
Yep.
Because you say you see those ones sometimes at certain. You could get them in stores too, but you don't get the 25% off online from our promo.
And that doesn't help us out. So
I think I have seen them when like I told you, like that one time I went to go get that raw sugar scrub.
Yes.
I think I did see that rose. What is it? Rose one?
Rose lotion. Yes.
Yeah, but I still have this one. So.
Oh yeah, I went. Well, I just went one day and I looked and I couldn't find it, but I want to start using that between my legs instead of the cherry almond Jergens. I want to make a change, Eddie. It's our sponsor, so I want to smell good down there.
She use their products.
That's right. It all started. Yeah, well, we went to that story already. So go to naturalwonders.com, and that's wonders spelled WUNDERZ.
I have this too, Steve. Can you see it?
Let's
hair
see.
serum,
Do you use it?
a little bit.
What do? You just squirt it on your hair like hairspray?
Yeah, just rub it in.
What does
Hair
it do?
serum.
What is it? How does it make you?
It just makes your hair shine.
Yeah.
Makes your hair smooth. It's supposed to straighten your hair too. So
So you spray it. You spray it on your hair, and then do you
Mhm.
comb it or just let it sit? Comb it in your scalp.
yeah, kind of massage it in there.
Mm, there you
It's
go.
supposed to
They got
strengthen
everything.
your hair.
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
your strength then? You think?
trying to grow my hair.
Yeah. Well, keep using it, Eddie.
Yep.
There's going to be some new stuff. Scott is the CEO of Natural Wonders, and he's telling me they got a new product coming out, and it's almost here. They're already bottling it and everything.
hmm
And once it comes out, he wants to come on the show and talk about it, and he's
Talk
going to
about
give us
Wo-
some samples and products and
World
baskets.
exclusive here on the M25 show.
Yes, hopefully, I shouldn't say baskets, but he said he's going to give us some products so
Samples.
we could
Samples.
try them out and or share them.
No gift basket.
I don't know. I don't know why I threw that in. I thought he said something like that, or
Well, I think
maybe for us.
yeah,
For
don't
us,
make a special gift basket.
I think for us he said that, but samples for like if we want to give samples out for people.
It's got to be here soon enough to clear up the mess.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Don't hold us to any words.
Yeah, it could be the other way around. It could be baskets for people and just a little samples for us. I don't know. One or the other.
Samples for everyone. We have to pay for it out of our own pocket.
Mm,
Eddie,
yes. Eddie, what do you think?
No, what else do I have? I have the shampoo that I bought.
Is
What else
it the
do I have?
hemp shampoo still, or castor? What do you use?
It's-
Shampoo, pineapple.
It's no, I don't use it. I forgot what it is. No, it's
Damn.
I can't remember right now.
What do you smell like? Do you smell like a coconut or pineapple? It gotta have a scent
Smell
to
like
it,
a
doesn't it?
coconut. No, it does,
Smells-
but I can't remember what it is
smells
right
like
now.
hemp.
It's got biotine and
Oh, it's a strength. I know what you're talking about.
yeah, it's a biotine something. I just can't remember what it is, but it's
I know what you're talking
from
about.
Natural Wonders.
Natural Wonders
And the raw sugar body
body wash.
body wash.
Yes, we're gonna have to send some products to some random listeners. Send a product and let them try it out and see how they like it, and I'm sure
Yeah.
they'll like it, and then they can shop online and get a good discount.
It lasts a long time. It's a good product and it lasts a long time. Well, especially if you get like the big bottles.
Mm-hmm.
It lasts a long time.
Yeah,
You don't have
Eddie,
to
you've
use
been
so much.
now. If that bottle right there, that big, hold that up again. See, Alberto, that bottle. If he would have gave me those panties that one night, I would have went through that whole bottle that weekend.
Oh boy.
All right, guys, it's time to get out of here.
Alrighty.
Is it?
It's it's a 10:40.
That time.
Yeah, we
Time
started late,
flies.
thanks to me, apparently.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching the show. Spread the word about the M25 show. For all information, just go to our website, and right behind Alberto says the m25show.com. Type that in and you could see all information about us, our past shows, our present shows, live streams, sponsors, everything. What else? Am I missing anything else that's on there that I don't know about?
Upcoming shows.
I think that's it.
I don't think upcoming shows would be on there, would it?
The dates are.
Oh,
Here we go.
upcoming shows?
Yeah, go to the M25 show page. See our
Okay.
picture, upcoming shows, where you can find us, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify. You want video, you want audio.
Upcoming guests.
No.
No, you have to go to.
Steve keeps those a secret.
No, I don't. I always post them on.
Well,
I
a
post
secret-
them on social
secret.
media. All you gotta do is take it and put it on the website.
Yeah, I don't work between Monday and Thursday.
All of a sudden.
I only work on the website on Thursdays. That's it.
That's it, huh? Working
Yeah.
hard, huh?
That's all the work I need to do.
Some of us are working every day for this show, and you only
Some.
put in one day, huh?
Some.
That's good to know. I'm happy now.
Okay.
Oh gosh! All right, let's get out of here, and we'll be back next week. Go ahead, Alberto. I know you want to say something. I
No.
see it in your face. What are you going to
Well,
say?
I can't see in your face. Cover your eyes. Oh, God damn. End the show.
All right. We'll see everybody same time next week, Thursday.
Is it coming back?
I don't know. I think she said she's going to be gone for a few
Well,
weeks.
I hope so. You know what episode's next week, right?
What?
Episode 420.
Oh, we're going to have to get some. We're at who do we got? Who do we know? 420 guys or girls?
Eddie?
Eddie.
No,
you
he's-
been smoking?
We're
We know
20.
anybody that's into the weed?
My neighbor.
No, but
All right.
we've had on the show.
All right, Eddie,
Oh.
go to your neighbor's house.
Stop it, Eddie.
What's his, our friend?
Which one?
Uh,
Eddie
yeah,
can
no,
never remember anybody about the show, anything about the show.
no,
Everybody's
The
a
biker?
friend.
no, the Cheech guy. What's his?
Oh, you know what? This next show we're gonna talk about this dude. This dude he disappears. I don't know. He's a very interesting man.
I think he gets deported, and then he has to make his way back. So
Yeah, he is the real life born in East LA.
I mean, he lives the plot of that movie every month.
He disappears. He must get deported, and he finds his way back, and then he comes on the show, and then he disappears again.
Our Cheech friend.
Cheech, yeah, Cheech,
South
Abundagus,
Texas,
huh?
South Texas Cheech or something like that.
South Texas Cheech. Yes.
South Texas Cheech.
The last thing he sent me a text message. Right.
Mhm.
Very rarely I'll get a phone text. He sent me a text message of him pushing some lowrider up. He must have been up in Los Angeles, right? And he sends me a video of him pushing his friend's lowrider car. Must have broke down, and he's
Mhm.
pushing it down the street.
Down the street.
He didn't say, "Hey, how you guys doing?" Nothing. He just, unless he wanted help or something. I don't know.
He's pushing it down the hill.
No, he just on the straightaway. He was just pushing it. I don't know
He
if
was-
he's trying to be funny.
He
but-
was cruising Whittier Boulevard. Now that it's legal again.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, Eddie,
Is it really?
You can take
Yes.
the Jaguar down there, Eddie. Throw some spinning rims on that thing.
With some hydraulics.
Throw some hydraulics on the Jaguar on the hood.
Make that thing bounce.
Oh shit! All right, let's get out of here. All right, Eddie, we're gonna split. We'll be back next Thursday
All
on
right.
Facebook Live at 9 a.m.
And on
Pacific
YouTube.
time, and on
Pacific.
YouTube 9 a.m. Pacific time.
Yes.
And then after the show, it's podcasted on most podcast platforms. Just give it about an hour or so, a couple hours,
Yeah.
Mhm.
something like that. But it'll
Before
the live
sunset.
podcast people, we love that you listen. Spread the word. Don't forget about you. I know I don't bring it up too often because we're doing a live show, but thank you for listening to our show. If you're subscribed on Apple or Spotify or Amazon, wherever you listen to us, that's very cool. Thank you. And we will see you guys next week. And Eddie, life is too short to be shy, right?
Mhm.
So have fun.
So
and
next
don't
time,
be
be
shy.
brave and just give Steve the underwear.
Yes. If you want to take a sniff of a pretty girl's underwear, go for it.
Steve would have given you a sniff of the underwear.
All right, Eddie. Look at Eddie's trying to scheme his next how he's gonna do me wrong next time again.
He's contacting Carrie.
Yeah, he's on Facebook. He's not even on Facebook, but he's just made an account on Facebook to get a hold of Carrie and going, I'll give Steve your underwear. Just send him my address and I promise I'll give it to him. Eddie will keep him this time for 2 weeks.
A pinky promise.
All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Alberto. Oh, I don't have to do this anymore.
Or you want me to? No, you.
Yes,
you,
this
I started. You end it.
Oh yeah. Well, thanks. Thanks. This didn't last long, did it?
Nope.
Oh boy. All right. That's the only news we got. Everybody stay safe. Have a good week. It's Labor Day weekend. Have
Oh, that's
rest.
right.
take it easy, and have fun. That's it. Just have fun. That's what we do. We hope that we make you laugh for an hour and a half. The times we come on, and keep laughing after the show, and come back so you can laugh some more. We'll see everybody next week.
Bye bye.
Over.